Hey guys, it's LukeMan97 back with another video on BeamNG.Drive. And before we get started, real quick, I just want to say, I know I say LukeMan97 in all my videos, even now, but there's a chance that my channel name might be changing pretty soon. I'm not sure what to yet, so that'll be a surprise if it does change. But I've been thinking about it because the thing is, guys, you know, LukeMan97, I made that name when I was a lot younger, so it's honestly kind of like a more of like a kid's name, I would say. So going forward, I don't know if it sounds really professional. And it's like the old channel, old mechanic channel I used to have called Luke Mechanic Man 48. That wasn't professional at all, so I changed that. But anyways, that's not the point here. The point is, I want to change it. And also, I think I patterned LukeMan97 after my friend's old channel, AdamMan98. He doesn't use that channel anymore. But anyways, yeah, I might be changing it to something more professional soon. Anyways, that being said, today we're going to be looking at the BeamNG.Drive's Update 0.30, their latest major update that they put out. So, basically, I think they have 4 major updates a year: a spring, summer, fall, and winter update. So this is the fall one, and the reason why we're on West Coast today is because there were some expansions and improvements to West Coast, which we'll look at in a little bit. But there is a new vehicle, which I'm going to show you guys now. It's this little dune buggy type thing here. This is the Hirochi Arata. Am I saying that right? I don't know. But it's like a little dune buggy thing that you can use either to go off-road or race, because there's a lot of different configs here for it. Let's see. There's 7. Hirochi Arata. I don't know. There's like some different like off-road configs. There's some race ones, and then there's this beast, which is meant for racing, of course. But yeah, it's a little like dune buggy. I've seen mods like this in the past, but we've never had like an official vehicle before that's a dune buggy like that. I guess technically the Auto Bella does have a nice like off-road Baja things. But anyways, yeah. So something I keep wondering about this, about BeamNG, is how many more vehicles are they gonna add? Because you know it's gonna come to a point when you can't really like add anymore because it'd be too much. So it makes me wonder like how many more are they gonna add before they run out of ideas and stop adding. But anyways, that's the new vehicle. I'm not really gonna drive it. I mean, we can drive it for a little bit. This is what the interior looks like. It's like a nice little like screen and whatnot. It's probably honestly like about 20 or 30,000, because this is a really nice like off-road dune buggy. There's like the handlebar that your friend's gonna hold on to when you're doing flips and whatever. Anyways, we can take this for a little drive, but I don't really like driving it a ton unless you're going off-road, because it doesn't turn that well. Honestly, it kind of has poor handling in general. Because, I mean, this one has better handling than a couple other configs I've driven in the past, but I don't know. It's not really... See, it takes a while to turn, and then it tends to like have a little bit of oversteer at the end of the turn. I don't know why. And then also when you hit the brakes, it like skids like that instead of braking normally, so it's kind of hard to steer or whatever while you're skidding. So I'm not going to drive this around to show you guys the rest of the changes, because that's a little bit too hard to control. I have another car spawned in here. There we go, my Scintilla. I'm going to take this around. So basically, guys, I know this isn't, you guys might be wondering what Scintilla this is. Crashed. This isn't one of the default Scintilla configs. This is like a really luxurious convertible boss car with a nice skin on it that I made while playing with my friend, who is Diesel97, but we'll talk about that eventually. But basically, I think I based it on, let's see, where's the Scintilla? There it is. I based it on the GTS Course Spider, I believe. That's what I based it on. And then, of course, I changed the color of the paint, put a new livery on it, and then did quite a bit of work to, like, the internals, too. So I was just saying that in case you guys were wondering about that. Anyways, I do have traffic spawned in, so if you guys see any lag, that's probably why. I can always despawn it if there's too much lag, but it makes the map feel more like alive, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna lower my game volume a bit. It kind of lags when I'm doing that because this car tends to be pretty loud. So basically, one of their new additions is they added a steel factory over here by the highway, which I'm just gonna stop and give you guys like an aerial view before we drive there because, yeah. So basically, the highway is still like normal, like it was before. That ramp goes up there. There's still a construction barrier, so they haven't really added anything. Makes me wonder if in the future they're going to put something down at that end of the map down there, and maybe they're going to then open the highway and finish it down to there. But I don't know. Anyways, because it kind of feels abrupt to have it closed off with barriers, you know. I feel like it'd be more natural if it went like into a town down there. But that's for the future. Anyways, here's the steel factory, as you can see. The highway's still the same, I believe. This dirt ramp that was here is still there. But they actually changed this. This used to be just a dirt construction site, I'm pretty sure. But now it's a kind of a nice, like, has an oil well and fences. It kind of looks like they're building something here. And maybe we'll see in future updates to this map, this area finished more and more, like it would in like an actual construction scenario. I don't know. Anyways, I think they added this ramp here. I don't remember this being here before, so this ramp goes to the highway. I'm pretty sure they added that. And then the canals over here, it used to be just like make-believe pipes that like ended the canals, but now it's like a tunnel that actually you can drive through, and it goes into these tunnels, which then leads to the water underneath the steel factory. And if you keep driving, you get over here to tunnels that lead up into the steel factory. So it's pretty cool how they made the canals less abrupt of an ending as well. And then they also added a new road over here where this didn't used to exist here, but this road goes off to the right and leads to the steel factory. So let's go actually check out the steel factory itself. Now that we've seen it from above, you can see there's a sign there for it. But yeah, this road did not exist before. This is a new road. Alright, so off to the right you see there's like some tanks and stuff. There's not really much to see over there, just like the fuel, I guess, that supplies it. You can see the steel over there stacked to the left. In here you can see like the inner workings of a steel factory, and then you can actually go down the ramp here into like the below the factory. You can see the tunnels, you can see like some turbines and inner workings. You can either go right back up there, or there's another tunnel that leads even deeper into the factory underneath, where you can see more pipes and stuff. And yeah, more pipes. And then over here, I think over there, yeah, those are those tunnels, I think. Where do those lead? Yeah, there's a whole like network of tunnels under here. It's kind of difficult to understand sometimes, but there's a whole network of tunnels that leads basically underneath this factory, I guess, so the workers can maintain the place and do their jobs. But we're just going to exit here because there's not time enough in this video to explore all those. There's some coal piles they probably use to fuel it. And then you can see all the steel stacked over here to the left. Let's see if there's anything more to see here. But yeah, it's a pretty cool new addition next to the highway. Because, you know, honestly, this map was kind of lacking some, like, industrial stuff. Because, I mean, sure, they added the logistics center a couple updates ago, but that's not really industrial. That's more like just a logistics center. And then, I know they had the dockyards, you know, in the actual city, but those are just, like, dockyards again. They're not, like, that industrial. So it's nice to see, like, an industrial type of factory here. Because, you know, you'd think around like LA or whatever this place is based on, they would have that. I know this map is heavily based on like GTA San Andreas, or maybe Los Santos, I don't remember, but I don't play GTA. But I know it is based on some GTA map, as well as probably a little bit Los Angeles too. So that's the steel factory. Now they did add like one more little thing, which I'm not going to worry about looking at too long, but we can at least go check it out. Over here at the gas station, service station, whatever, they actually added a dealership behind it. So this dealership didn't used to be here. This was just added, which is kind of nice. They're kind of building up this area a little bit more because, you know, a couple updates ago, all this here didn't even exist, and the quarry over there didn't exist. And then first they added no, actually, I think the gas station always existed, but or maybe they added that. I don't remember. Anyways, they added the service station a couple updates ago. Then the quarry they added, and now the dealership. So it's kind of nice to see it getting built up. Quarry side, service, and auto sales, because the quarry's over there. I guess that's what they're referring to. But yeah, not much to see here, but just kind of cool to see they're building up this place a bit more. And then there's the really, really big thing about this map that they changed, that they expanded, that probably if you've seen their videos, you know what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and teleport over here onto this road. Oh yeah, before we check that out, another little thing they changed was they added like these gravel roads up here. These didn't exist before, and I think maybe that tower was added as well. And it's kind of cool because it connects the two roads. If you have a good enough vehicle, obviously the supercar is not going to cut it for that, but if you have a good enough vehicle, you know, you can drive up these roads or down these roads and it connects it better. Anyways, what I was going to show you guys is, you know, for the longest time, this big bridge over here to our right has existed, and it kind of looks like the Golden Gate Bridge, but it's not the right color, so I don't know what they base that on, because I don't think, to my knowledge, that Los Angeles has any, like, major bridges. Anyways, that's not the point. Point is, I think this bridge has existed pretty much since the dawn of the map, but it never really had a purpose until now, because the island on the other side wasn't finished. It was just like unfinished land over there. And so at the end of the bridge, obviously there was nowhere to go, so they just had this little like half circle of a tunnel that you could turn around in and then come back the opposite direction back to the city on the bridge. But finally this bridge has a purpose because BeamNG has finally added texture to this island and made it so you can actually go there. So this is probably the thing I'm the most excited about this map. I mean, the steel factory and all that stuff was not like a little nice touch, but probably the thing that we'll use the most is this island, because for the longest time, like I said, the bridge didn't have a purpose, because unless you just wanted to go for a high-speed run and then turn around and come back, but now it actually has a purpose because it takes you over there. So let's go ahead and head over there and see what they've added. I do have traffic on, so hopefully I don't crash into them. So now, if you guys play BeamNG, you'll remember it used to be just a little like circular tunnel to turn around. Now instead of a little circular tunnel, it's a tunnel stretching into the distance that you can take. And then you can see over here, like how it used to work is like, I think the water basically like came up to around here, and it was just like unfinished all the way over there and all the way over there, and yeah, you just turned around here. But yeah, I think BeamNG, when they originally designed this map, they knew that in the future they would have plans for this strip of land here, this island, because I mean, it's kind of weird that they would add a bridge from the beginning of the map and unfinished land over here, so it makes sense that they probably had a plan for it the entire time. It just took them till now to actually put that plan into action. Anyways, we're going to go inside the tunnel now. And you can choose which direction you want to go. There's not really any signs yet. Hopefully they add that in the future, maybe a little bit. I think this way goes to the dockyards, maybe. You can see the tunnel comes out over here. Let's see, what does this say here? Yeah, this one goes to the dockyards. So they added like some dockyards here. I mean, I know there's dockyards in the main city that have been there forever, but it's kind of a nice touch, you know, since it's an island. You know, you'd think that there'd be quite a bit of ships coming through here, maybe. Oh my goodness, these traffic are so slow. But yeah, it's kind of nice because now we have like somewhere. And this dockyard actually has cranes too. That's always been the complaint for me about the city dockyards, is it doesn't have cranes. Because like other maps like Jungle Rock Island and the Port Industrial map, those ones have like cranes at their dockyards. Whereas this map, Oh my goodness, stupid COVID. This map doesn't, I mean, the city dockyards don't have cranes. I'm just gonna find a way to get in because I kind of missed it. I think it's right here, maybe. I don't really know. Bear with me if it seems like I don't know this island very well, and that's true because I did spend maybe like a half an hour exploring this area off camera, just so I wasn't totally clueless, but it's not like I necessarily was able to learn everything in that time, so it'll probably take me a while to get used to this area of the map, since obviously I haven't been here before. But I think this is the official entrance to the port. What does it say here? Oh, yeah, this island's actually called Spearleaf Island. So Spearleaf Marine Logistics. That's what this is called. So yeah, Spearleaf Island. But yeah, I know this place, you can see the crates, containers, whatnot. I know this place is gonna create a really, really nice area that, like, I know me and Diesel, well, that used to be his name. He changed his channel name. I forget what he changed it to, but we'll talk about that more in the future when I play with him on the channel next. But anyways, the point is, me and him have been doing like a lot of gangster role plays, because it's pretty cool to do in BeamNG. You take some like blacked out vehicles and like do scenarios where you're doing like heists and whatever. It's pretty fun. But anyways, this map will provide like a whole new area to not only do the heists in, but like have a headquarters too. So it's really cool, honestly. Anyways, this is not the only area of this map. There's also a refinery on this map for like gas and whatnot. And there's also a, oh shoot, I broke a mirror, that's fine. You can see refinery and Spearleaf Lighthouse. So there's basically three main attractions on this island. There's the refinery, there's the port, and there's the lighthouse. I don't know if they're going to add anything more in the future, but this definitely isn't a residential area island. It's more of like a business, industrial, and place. You know what I mean. Yeah, you can see to the left, there's the refinery. You can see like the fire where it's like burning or whatever. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is where you get in. I explored this area earlier. You can see the tanks over there for holding, and then I'm just going to give you a free cam of the refinery, honestly, because it's a bit confusing, but there's not really like any buildings here that you can go inside, I don't think. It's more just like, you know, like the refinery, I don't even know what you call these things, furnaces, I guess, for refining stuff. There's like a flame that's burning off or whatever. Wait, let's see if it's night. Oh, that's really cool. The flame like kind of lights it up. You can see there's like firelight in here. That's pretty cool. I mean, I know there's a flame on like, I think it's industrial port map, because there's also like tanks there and stuff. So yeah, it does the same thing. It's pretty cool. Anyways, over here, just some more pipes, I guess, for the refinery. More tanks and whatnot. But yeah, I'm not going to bother driving around at all, because it's not like it's, sorry, car. Insert. Yeah, because it's not like there's any buildings you can go inside, like I said. You know, like the port or whatever has stuff you can go look at. It's not really like that as much. How did I get myself stranded? Oh, I should have gone back to the road down here. I'm just going to teleport. Like I said, I really don't know this area since it just came out. So I'm still trying to learn. This is the coastal road here, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why the speed limit's 25. That seems pretty low. But, oh, there's somebody else. This road climbs up to the lighthouse, I think. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, well, I'm just going to insert real quick. Alright, so here's the lighthouse. And again, I'm just going to free cam because it's easier for you guys to see. But there's kind of like a parking lot here. And then it's really cool. There's like a cul-de-sac and a nice like green lawn here. Which honestly, that green looks a little bit too light to be real. So if BeamNG, if you're watching this video, if you don't mind changing that to a more like real life color, but I guess real life grass can be light green as well. But yeah, it's a really cool like cul-de-sac with a nice little lighthouse here and stuff. I really like this area. So I think that's about it for the island. Like I said, those are the three main attractions. But like I said, it's the biggest thing probably about this update because it's just really cool that BeamNG has finally developed this area and that the bridge finally has a purpose. Which, by the way, I think, yeah, if you go left, you go back to the refinery, and right is the Spearleaf dockyards. Wait. Yeah, I've forgotten what road. Oh yeah, never mind. Okay, I figured it out. So basically, oh my goodness, that car got over into my lane. All right, so I think the way this highway works, if I remember right, is up here. I think to the right is like dockyards, and then if we continue to the left, yeah, no, that was refinery over there to the right. Left is dockyards, and then right is back to like Velasco City. I don't know what Santa Amaro is. Maybe that's the like more rural region. Velasco City's the big city, but yeah, this way leads you back to the bridge, I'm pretty sure, and whatnot. So we'll get back into the tunnel we go. And then here we are, back on the bridge. Yeah, I went in cinematic camera there. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Alright, so I think that's about it for the changes to the map. I think I've covered all that. But before we move any further, we need to talk about a couple more things. First of all, they did make some changes and patches to the missions where I don't really know how to explain it. You can go read the full like change log. I'll link that down below in the description where if you want to read everything they did. But they made a couple like modifications and fixes to the missions, but I'm not too worried about going over that. What I do need to show you guys is the new trailers that they brought in this update, which I'm very excited about, honestly, because I've been wanting these kind of things for a long time. So let's grab like a truck that hopefully will have a hitch. Alright, there we go, it does. And then let me show you guys the new trailers they brought to the game, which I'm sorry if this video is kind of going long, but it's kind of a long update as well in some ways. So you can see they've added an enclosed cargo trailer, which this is something I've really wanted for a long time because I've always wanted like an enclosed cargo trailer. So we got unloaded, U-pull. It's so funny how they have such knockoff brands in this game because apparently they don't want to use the real life brands because I think you got to get permission from the actual company to use those or else it's copyright strike or something. And so they do it in Forza. They use the same car brands from real life, but I guess that game's more prominent than BeamNG, so they can get permissions. Anyways, that's not the point. Point is there's different configs for it, but let's go ahead and spawn one in just to show you guys what it's like. Which, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and remove the traffic because they're kind of getting annoying and taking FPS, and it'll be kind of harder to switch between vehicles if I have traffic on. Alright, here we go. Turn on connectors. There we go, that's connected. But look at this, guys. We finally have an enclosed trailer in the game. This is so cool. I've wanted this for so long. And it does have functioning vehicle triggers, if you guys are wondering. You can go back here and take all those down and then lower the ramp. I'm not sure. I haven't tested these trailers out before. I believe the door is openable, is it not? Yeah, there we go, it is. But I don't know, honestly. It's nice you can walk inside of it too. I don't know, honestly, like how big of a car you can fit in here. You could definitely fit a widgeon or a pigeon, and I'm guessing you probably could fit maybe fit an Autobella Piccolina. It's probably possible. And then let's just look at the vehicle selector real quick. I don't want to spawn anything in, but yeah, you could probably fit a Piccolina. Oh, you could definitely fit the Hiroshi Arata. Maybe that's why they added the box trailer with the Arata, because maybe it's like the perfect size to fit in there. I'm not sure. Definitely you could fit the pigeon or the widgeon. maybe the Myanmar, although that might be cutting it a bit big. Possibly the Rock Basher, I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't want to take the time to spawn that in. But yeah, we finally have an enclosed trailer in the game, which I'm looking forward to playing with that more soon. And then another thing we have, the second type of trailer they've added, is they've also added a tilt deck trailer. They can be like tilted down to the ground instead of like ramps. Here we go. And it includes goosenecks too, which I've also liked one of these for a while because I've seen them in other games, you know, like Farming Simulator or heck, I don't know if I've seen them in any other games. I know for sure Farming Simulator, but yeah, it's nice to finally have goosenecks as well. I'm guessing I'll have to customize my truck. There's probably like a new hitch type to get. Let's see if that's possible. Tow hitch. Yeah, now there's like 2 tow hitches, I guess. Or no, maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let's see. Am I thinking of the wrong thing? Oh no, that's down there. I'm guessing it's probably something to do with the bed. I'm not sure. Let's go see if I can find that. Bed. Here we go. Bed accessory. Bed color. Blah blah blah. Gooseneck hitch. There we go. So you have to customize that. I don't think any of the configs come with a gooseneck hitch pre-installed, but I think you got to customize that in. But I don't know why what are the, oh well, whatever. I'll just use this. So yeah, you just back up to it like a normal trailer. It'll connect, and then I'm pretty sure, brings up the feet. I'm pretty sure you can raise the tailgate. Yeah, you can raise the tailgate because that's how goosenecks in real life work. And then you can just tow it along, which this is really cool. I mean, like I said, a gooseneck is something I've also wanted in the game for a while, just because of its usefulness. And then I think the trailer tilts too. Let's go ahead and switch to it and check. Why does it say I have a broken mod now? Anyways, I'm pretty sure ramp up. Wait, let's see. Okay, the jack definitely works. I don't know why oh, I was pressing the wrong button. But yeah, it's honestly pretty slow, but it's like a rollback almost, where it'll go up like this, and then so it doesn't require ramps, and then you can just drive your stuff on, or whatever you're trying to load, and then it'll tilt back down afterwards. But yeah, I think that's about it for the update, guys. I know this video's kind of ran a while, but let me know down below in the comments if I missed anything. Like I said, I'll have the full change log down below in the description. I don't know why my truck's broken, but I'll have the full change log down below in the description for you guys to read if you want to. And yeah, so this update's honestly been a very good update. Anyways, guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Let me know down below in the comments if you have any suggestions for like names for the channel in the future. And I'll see you in the next one.